Hi guys, how are you? Hope that you all are well. I'm quite fine nowadays. I haven't been serious, busy. Um, what we are gonna today? We are gonna discuss some fact of photography. I'm an amateur photographer, not a professional photographer, and I have been away from photography maybe 2 or 3 years. But before that, I was engaged on photography seriously. I loved that my day and night were photography. Huh. So I like now photography still now, but I can't afford much time on this. But today I was thinking about I should discuss some photographs with you so that I can learn something and make you also know something, or I can tell about my photography experiences with you. So let's jump on the photos and let's see what we did at that time and what were the facts about that time. On the first, you see, there is a photo that it was a black white photo. This photo was taken on a winter morning. Okay, very early winter morning. Maybe it was about 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. I don't remember much. Sorry for that. I don't just forget that. Well, technically, this was this was taken by a Canon camera, and zoom lens was used. Basically, these kinds of photos can be taken with kit lens like 80 to 50 mm, because they are very much wider and they can't take away long away photos. I took this photo on from the river side, and you see they are on a pole. This pole is made with bamboo, and I took quite far away from them. They even didn't notice me. These are street photographs, and if people notice you, they stops doing their natural works, and that doesn't make a good photography at all. Okay. When you are street photographing, let the people do their works, and they should be naturally working their works, and you take that photo. Let's zoom in this photo. Okay, here is the full version. We have a photo blurred, which have a blurred background because of the fog on that morning was acting like what to say, the blurred media. It was blurring the background heavily, so we can see much the black background, and there is a bird on the sky, and the guys are fetching each others opposite sides. You see, 4 men are taking out some kind of soil things from that boat, and 3 men are going to load them. Some are going out and some are going in for that work. So my target was to what they are doing. I told you that they were taking something from the boat, and some were going in and some were going out. And the time was very early morning, like winter morning, and easily you can understand after looking the background of the photo. And the most important thing is that the camera has focused on the pole, and the people on that photo are focused strongly, and this is very much necessary. because if you fail to focus on your main subject, then you are gone. The photo will be finished. So my subjects are focused well, so I think that it is quite good photo to make you happy. Okay. uh, let's see the second photo. This photo was taken on early morning. You see on the city, this cleaner start their work, and the early morning they swipe off the dust or nasty things from the roadside and keep your road clean. So you can find them on the busy hours. You will find only there, and you will find them only on the early morning. The main fact with this photo is our subject's face is darkened, and it is not necessary to be expose our photography model's face. I was just talking about this fact, that it's not very much necessary to expose your subject's face on the street photography. If you can do well, you can express it on a darkened photo too. Look, our subject's face is darkened, but what he is doing is very much exposed. uh, you see, he is sweeping the floor, and it is white. The subject face is dark, but other things also dark, like this image borders also is darkened. Subject is darkened, but the main work, the brush is lighted. So I think this is the message of with this photo. We have another black and white photograph, and let's zoom in. You see there are stairs, and this that people is going somewhere with this baby or kid, and they are going to downwards, and our stairs have upstairs and downstairs. The most important thing is that this photo is black and white, but the main subject is darkened here, and the objects are whitened here. So darken and whiten facts, and the subject and object facts. Subject is darkened, and the object is almost everywhere it is white. So I think this is the main interesting matter with this photo. Next we have another amazing or interesting photo here. Let's zoom in. This photo was taken from a bridge. After waiting a long time, I was able to capture this footage. Interesting photo. Look, the half of the picture, the road is dark, and half of another side of the picture is whiter side. On the whiter side, the vehicle is black type of color, and the darker side, the vehicle is whiter in color. They both are crossing each other, and both are opposite in color, and their their color is different, but their target is or direction is also different. So I think that this makes this photo quite interesting picture. Here is a natural photo, but I will tell that it can also be a minimalist photo. What happens on a minimalist photo, that you make money. What is the main fact of this type of photo is there is everything is plain. Everything is plain on this photo. The subject is plain. What was the matter behind this photo was I was standing under this tree and nothing was interesting with this photo, but suddenly I noticed that the sun ray is coming uh, on the leaves, directly on the leaves, and this little beam of sun was lighting this leaf amazingly. Its upper part was lighted, and from the downside it was looking so much beautiful, so much beautiful. I can't resist myself. I took the photo immediately, and you see now the photo. Okay, okay, let's see what's next. Okay, here is another photo. Here is another photo that was taking on an early morning, winter morning. What I use on this photo was 55 to 250 zoom lens, because I wanted to the to be the background is fully blurred, so that nothing distracts our subject, this little plant. Okay, I set that 55 to 50 to 55 lens, and the most interesting thing is that sunlight was directly on the leaf. The first morning light was directly on this leaf, and it was glazing like gold. So I didn't make any late. I pressed the shutter and took the golden colored leaf early. This is the fact. Okay, now we have, I will skip this photo. I don't have any interest on this. And here is another most important image. This can be surely fall into minimalist photo and black white photo. Why minimalist? Because the background is almost empty. You see, from upper side to center, center to bottom, everything is white. And the only bottom part, some of the bottom part is filled with rice, and they are also the same pattern. And the background is winter morning's fog, and fog was making disturbance on the background. This, and those birds are sitting on the centrally of the image with a stick, on a stick. And I used 55 to 255 lens, because if the 1850 was used, they were not there, they would fly. So I took this photo from far away and had this amazing photo. The reason why it can be minimalist is that there is nothing on the image. Another amazing thing is that that morning it was very much foggy. It was very much foggy. I can't see much from my side. Okay, so I was very much happy having this black and white and minimalist photo. Even it's a luck that you can have this kind of photo. Well, here is another kind of pattern photography. And why this is pattern? because you see there is the same fish everywhere repeatedly, but they are not making any disturbing to you, but they are interesting to you because they are repeating and repeating. Well, behind the story of this photo was I was on a sea beach tour, and I saw the fishermen collecting, or yes, they are collecting these fishes for dry fish food. They fry these fishes on the sunlight for many days, like maybe 1 month or 2 months. After the fish is dried, after the fish is dried, they sometimes take away the internal unnecessary parts and throw them, and they are dried under sun for 1 month, 1.5 months. After they are dried, they are sold on the local market too. Right. This is done. Well, here is another beautiful image, golden effect. I was touring on a sea beach. Okay, I was touring on a sea beach, and on the sunset I noticed that the sun is above the water, and it was lighting in behind this plant. Okay, I take a look, that oh my god, this looks gorgeous. The sun is above the water, and it is lighting behind the tree. So I took my camera and pressed the button immediately. But it is a quite problem on this time, that you will not get much time to set your camera appropriately. You have to do this photography very early. But uh, the golden effect of this photo, I think it is marvelous. It will take your mind away. Okay. Here is another photo. We have to look. We should have a closer look. Look. This is purely minimalist photo. The background is empty everywhere. From the upper part, the background is a sky. It is empty. From the lower part, the background is also empty. So the full image is empty. The only subject is the tree. This is not much part of the picture. Only a little bit of this picture, and this is solid minimalist picture, I will say. Okay. What's next? This plant.